Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, my people? Shit, I wanna goddamn get into I wanna get into uh what is uh how to make a bloodline, uh what's considered a bloodline, how long do it take, and shit, it's pretty much like this. It's pretty much uh for the bloodline is you using different dogs, but always, using your standards, good or bad or okay. If you testing your hounds or showing your hounds and shows and events, uh, whatever you breed is the breeder's choice. So once once you make not like 4 breedings, but once you consistently uh breed and you is now in the 4th generation, uh if it's trash, you is the reason it's trash. You can't blame it on the breeder before you or the breeder that's coming after you. It's trash because you bred trash, and that's the reason you get in trash. uh you can breed, you know all your breeding could be with 1 year old male and females, and you can get there very quickly. You can also breed uh, proven dogs that took, you know, 3 to 4 years each dog to get bred and get there much slower. But at the same time, you the dogs is not, how can I say, if you bred a good dog, luckily, most likely you will have good dogs. But if you was not sure, uh, I would say 8 out of 10 chances that you'll still be breeding the standards of what American Pit Bull Terrier is. Uh, and that's very high prey drive, very explosive uh, animals. Uh, that's very smart. Most people bred on smarts because smarts get you through a lot. But some cases, some dogs is deep, uh, very deep drived animals, and those traits also show up. Anything that you breed will show up in your program later. You could have got lucky the first time. You might have thought it was a mistake the second time that you didn't see uh, the traits that you was used to seeing. Then you breed another dog that not applying these traits uh, to another dog who don't have these traits or it's cold, and now you have nothing. But pretty much a staff, a show dog. The drive gone. They seem like they dumb as a brick. They trying to some very people aggressive. Uh, those are traits that you didn't see because you didn't let the dogs get old enough to see them. So, but that is a bloodline. If you in the 4th generation, to me, that's just my opinion. Uh, there's a lot of ways to go about it. You don't have to breed the same dogs over and over again. You ain't got to inbreed very tight. Just make smart breedings. When you do a breeding, you should know that this is the reason that you're doing that breeding. Uh, if I see one that I think can accomplish pretty much everything that I need him to accomplish, and I done seen him work, and he done got to the mature age where I know that this dog, you can't take nothing from him, and he is who he is. This is who he became. You know, I know I should get puppies that also will have these traits. You know, uh, and that's why I would do that breed. Or if I'm out hunting hogs and I know every time this dog bite, the hog squealing, he busting the hog up, and I had another dog that I done seen get bust up by a hog, but it wouldn't never stop. I had to make him or her stop. I would want to combine that, put that combination together, and hopefully get a dog or a puppy who has both of those traits inside of the one dog. Now that's, that is a bloodline to me. Once you done took your time in the generation, refine or define the animals that you had in front of you. Now, with the further as a dog being a bloodline, a dog become a bloodline, I believe, once that dog is in the pit 4 times. If I take Pepper and breed him with you can't just say 4 dogs, because that'll be different dogs. But if I bred him with one dog and bred one of his daughters with one of his brothers, he'll be in there twice. Then I took that and bred back to Pepper again. He'll be in there 3 times. Now, I would consider that as being my line, but not a bloodline. But the pups that come out of that, if I did him back to that dog as a female, or I bred a son of his back to that, or I bred back to him, that'll be 4 times, and I believe that is the bloodline of that dog, that specific dog. My whole outlook, I'm trying to reserve the breed, like, I hope most of y'all is who doing breedings. That ain't the concept that I'm using, but I am planning on to have my own bloodline in the next, right now I'm not doing any breeding, so it's taking me time to shuffle through and go through each dog as an individual, because I breed individuals and not breed for this a bloodline, but it will eventually become a bloodline because of the dogs that I choose to breed to for whatever reason, And I am breeding dominantly off of Pepper. So when I do see a dog that's, may not be the best dog, may be a late starter, may not have the most mouth, but he might have the best structured. He might be built up better than any dog I have. I would take a dog like that and breed to a dog that's come off of Pepper also, who do carry all of those traits, who is very deep game, game as I can show him, legally, as in catching a hog or, maybe even the time limit that I can put him on or her on a meal and without them getting tired, just having good natural air, and a lot of other concepts. But that's just my outlook on what is a bloodline of a kennel and what is a bloodline of a dog. It's two different, totally different things. Because what it took to make him, people could try to recreate as a standpoint, but can nobody recreate the blood off him solely that's different? It like you could take Red Boy Jocko Bolio Tombstone dogs. It's a lot of these out there, and they come in totally different strains. What I mean by that is, you got some strains that's strictly, like a yellow breed dog to buck. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that. Then you got also the strains of Mayday bred dogs to Mayday dogs is a Red Boy Jocko Bolio Tombstone also. Just the Mayday dogs, because he was that. So it's different strains of the Red Boy Jocko Bolio Tombstone, and you can get a heavy bred Red Boy Jocko dog and take him to a heavy bred Bolio Tombstone dog. Put those together and you have a strain of it also. It's nothing to do. It's basically just a cross because them dogs was bred together so long. It's more like one bloodline instead of a cross these days. Like, even though Mayday was a cross, the dogs off him is a strain. You see what I'm saying? That's why they say, like, back in the older times, they would have said Mayday was more of a scatterbred dog, or close to being a scatterbred dog. But older times, most definitely would say he was a scatterbred dog. But it's a strain off him because you can breed in on a scatterbred dog more so than you can a breeder who been breeding 40 years with the same strain of dogs and trying to keep going in. You'll have problems more faster, and you'll see it very quickly. You know, I'm gonna say like Tom Gunner. It's a little bit different. He breeding very tight on all his animals, but he has so many different strains on his yard. It's nothing for him to outcross when he sees those problems. If you ain't got the space of the dogs to be able to do that, you're gonna come across these problems, and you're just gonna be breed kind of backwards. You have to take these dogs out. You can't keep breeding in on in on in on in without an out. Or outline breeding. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe this dog is 3/4 the opposite of what your dog's is heavy on. You know, you still line breed, but you also outcrossing at the same time. So those, I hope that help y'all with y'all future breedings. Wish everybody success. Y'all be easy. And I'm out. That's about all I wanted to say. It ain't too much. It ain't too much else to really bring up about this topic. But y'all will see in the future. I did mine.